Good morning. I'm Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and today I'm taking a quick break from my Let's Make a Hybrid journal to show you something that I've created with the help of Ruby and Pearl on YouTube. I was looking around for some ideas to fill up these Christmas journals, which I had posted the covers on, and I watched her video on how to make these ephemera pockets made from envelopes. And I tweaked it, of course, my style, but I do want to give a shout out to Ruby and Pearl. And I'll put the link below for her video because it was very cute. And so I will show you what we are going to make. So we are going to make this. It's got a little tie here. Opens up and you can put ephemera in there and then tie it all back up with a cute little bow. It's reasonably flat, so you can have it in your journal and it's not going to cause too much bulkage. But it's a perfect little spot to hide your ephemera. And let's see, I did one in this one. Where did I put it? Can't remember what page I had it on. Oh, there it is. So there's one there, and we're going to create one for this journal today. Yes, these journals will be listed in my Etsy store when I have finished. I'm hoping I'll be finished in a week or two. But for now, I'm going to finish on them. So what you're going to need is an envelope. Now, in her video, she used a new envelope. But of course, last weekend, I was coffee dyeing, turmeric dyeing, avocado dyeing. And I have this great envelope. I just love the color on it. And it's working perfect for these journals. So what I'm going to do is you're going to just open it up, and it's, the best you can. If it's sticking a little bit, it's okay on the side here because we're going to cut the side parts off. So I'm not too concerned, and we are going to mat a bit. So just get it open the best you can. Okay. And what I'm going to do, oops, I'm making all the noise. I'm just going to take my ruler. Now you could cut this straight off if you want to. I want a little bit of a shabby edge, so I'm going to put my ruler there and I'm just tearing. And then these pieces are going in my collection because I know I'm going to use those again for something. So these are the long parts. So then you got the top two little parts here. So, that was easy, so far? I've got this cute paper collection that's, put the link on there. It's from various people. I think this one is my porch prints. But you could do this with anything. You don't even have to mat it if you don't want to. So I'm just taking the white edge off with my ruler here. And again, I'm tearing because I'm going for that shabby, vintagey look. And it just makes it, to me, I just like it. All right, so I tore the top off. And basically what I'm going to do is you could glue this, or tape it, however you want. But I'm just going to run, so this is the flaps here. I'm just going to run some tape right around the edges here to hold it in place. I'm going to do that to the top flap, and I'm going to do it to the bottom flap here, so that when I mat it, it's right where I want it to be. This is really a super easy. I'm not doing, honestly, I don't think I'm doing any measuring in this. Just a quick add-on to your journals. So I'm just going to flip it upside down so that I can just have this one side here, and so I can see this edge. So remember, this is my top one. So make sure if you're matting anything, you're doing it directionally, because that will make a difference if when you flip it over and it's upside down. I almost did it with my first one, so that's why I'm saying that. So all I'm doing now is I'm lining up the top edge that I tore here with the top crease of the envelope flap here. And I'm just going over far enough to make sure that I'm not getting in the white edge. And I mean, you could measure all this, but I am just going to eyeball and lie it down there and just burnish it on. So now when you flip it over, you can see I've got my paper here. And honestly, it's this easy. This is what I did. I just lined my ruler up with the edge of the thing, of the edge of the envelope, and I'm literally just tearing it. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here. I'm just going to line it up. Oops, get my ink out of the way. I'm just going to line it up with the edge and tear it so that I get that nice edge. But if you want, you could just cut it. Totally up to you. And so now I'm just going to go and get those, you know, the little funny sides there. Tear that off. And I'm going to tear off on that side. And I'm going to take off the top here of the nose because I want them to overlap and have that ribbon space. I'm just going to take off about 1/2 inch off the top of the envelope. I'm going to just tear that off as well. So that when you flip it over, there you can go. You can see your first part there. So now we're going to do the same thing for the bottom half. So again, I'm just going to tear the white space off so that I don't accidentally get it on my project. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but there, just move that. So then, and in this case, I am lining it up because I want this image to be here and there. You could do, you know, if you're not doing a whole image on there, you could just, with a background paper or something, you could totally mat it on and not be worried. But I kind of want to keep the image through the 2 flaps. So I'm just going to take off my stuff again. And again, I'm going to line up this bottom edge with the ripped edge of my paper here, making sure that that white part is just not on there. Rub it into place. And again, just take my ruler and I'm literally going to line it up, rip off the excess. It's really, I mean, you could measure if you feel inclined, but I don't, and it's working just fine. And like I said, it's just quick. And I mean, you could use colored envelopes, new envelopes, old envelopes. And again, remember off the top, we're just going to take a 1/2 inch off the top of that envelope there so that we have lacing space. So that's what you've got. So now I'm just going to ink it up on the edges. Totally up to you if you want to or not. I do. Just give it a good one here. And don't forget to do the inside, because if you do open it all up, you will see the inside. So I'm just taking that white edge off the paper that we tore. And I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom. And you could do this with any size envelope as long as it fits on your page. Or actually, even if it didn't fit on your page, if you put a little stiffer thing in the back here, you could probably just use it as an actual insert, like a free-floating insert in your journal. That's a great idea. Ooh. I'm totally going to do that for the next one. Okay, so now I am going to get my hole puncher, and I'm just going to punch a hole in the top flap, punch a hole in the bottom flap, and find my reinforcements. I've only got 2 there that are colored. Get another one. Oh, good. I got 2 more there. So I'm just going to put a reinforcement. You could put an eyelet in here instead, but again, I'm trying to keep this quick, easy. Yeah, and using what I've got right on hand on my desk here. Flip them open, put the reinforcement on the other side. And look at that great coffee dyeing. See that? I love it. Looks good. All right. And now I'm actually going to put it into my book first before I put the closure on, because I want to be able to give it a good burnishing. And if I've got the closure ribbon on there, it might impede that a little bit. I'm just going to do my usual tape and glue. Burnish it down. How's my time. I'm doing good. Okay. Peel this all off. I know you're probably thinking, where is my envelope stash? Because I know as soon as I watched her video, she does hers a little differently than me, but great idea, I thought, and I'm definitely going to be using it way more often. All right, got my glue, got my tape. This is the, just slide it out of my way for a minute. This is the journal that I want to put it in, and let's see, what have I got? Where is a good page for it? You know what? That's a good one because I don't really like that image on there. I'm just going to center it in my page here, burnish it down. Open the flaps, give it a good burnish. Excellent. So now I'm just going to put the ribbon closure in. So I have this great organza satin edged ribbon, and I'm literally just going to thread it through the holes here. I'm keeping it a big piece here because I'll cut it off in a minute, but I hate when I cut them off too short. So I'm just going to make sure it is the right length before I cut it. Tie a cute little bow here. Put back a bit. I don't need it that big. Ooh, that didn't work. Let's try that bow again. That's better. Perfect, and I'm just going to leave a little tail on there like that one. There, cut that off. Now, there. Isn't that cute? And now you could just put whatever you want in here. What have I got? Oh, see? Anything in there. Cute, fast, uses up some scraps. You can make it shabby. You could make it neat. You could do it however you want. Please, please. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I am always happy to see new subscribers on my channel. Thank you to the ones that have been following me for a while now. I love to hear your comments. I love to see what you guys are doing. I will put the link below on my Facebook group. So please, if you're doing something like this, let me see what you've created with this. Don't forget to go over to Ruby&Pearl's YouTube channel where I got the original idea from. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Have a great day.